All right. Yeah. Xbox Showcase is pretty good. Welcome to this channel's first channel update. And I've uploaded a bunch of things throughout the years, and nothing ever stuck, mainly because of my inability to upload videos on a consistent schedule. And I want to change that. The 3 videos I'm keeping, though, are my Overcooked videos because those hold a very dear place to my heart, and I want to finish that game with my friends one day. But for now, I'm thinking, what do I do? I'm doing animations on the side. I'm actively working on a pilot for animation, a show, a movie I wanted to do. Maybe, I mean, it is the time for indie animation, so I was like, it's now or never. And so I'm thinking, what do I do? I like games. I like talking about tech. This video is gonna kind of like cement what I am gonna try and do for this channel, at least for this current year, for the next 12 months at least. And that's gonna be talking about games. I'm gonna be talking about things that get my attention, things that I'm excited about, but at the same time, I'm gonna be putting in some art in there as well. This video is mainly going off script, but I do have some other content that I have been planning that combine games and some of my art. Like I'm playing some games and I'm doing like fan art for them, and I thought that'd be a nice series to do. And it's taken a little longer than expected to get those videos done, but in the meantime, I do want to start releasing some easy to make content on here because I do want to be part of the discussion, at least for myself. At the end of the day, right? I don't want to really make videos for I want to be huge, which would be nice, but at the same time, I just want to do it for the fun, for the fun of it. I want to do it for me, because I've had all these jobs in the past. I've heard a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of videos of people talking about the industry as a whole, and I kind of want to give my 2 cents as well, even if no one watches. And this is it. This is going to be it for that. So I just finished watching the Xbox Showcase. I had a couple people in the chat, and for the most part, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's starting out strong with Gears of War. Like, that was... Let me see. It looks fantastic. It looks so good. Oh, my God. And then the Gears of War Direct at the end was... It was so good. I wish... I kind of mentioned it on my stream. It's on the VODs in the channel. I kind of wish they wouldn't be so corporate with how they, talk in the directs. I wish it would be more like back in the day with Cliffy B, where he would just be like, bigger, better. But they did a fantastic job nonetheless. Different people from different parts of the development process for Gears of War E-Day. And campaign looks great. Characters look great. It definitely looks like it's going to be the most cinematic. But Gears games have always been pretty cinematic. So I'm pretty excited for that. Gears is definitely the top of our list to play with my friends. And I'm going to see if I can play some of that when it releases then. Fable looks pretty good too. They've made us wait a long time for this. So I feel like if they keep releasing trailer after trailer after trailer, they might lose some people. But I think when it does release, it'll be good. It'll be good. Especially since it's Playground's jump to something else other than a car game. So Persona 4, it looks better than what they announced like a year ago, and then Persona 6 announcement came out of nowhere, which is finally about time. We haven't had a new Persona game in like 13 years, which is crazy. My biggest takeaway, though, let's see if I can find it in the middle of all these games, was State of Decay 3. Senua Saga 3 looks pretty good. Fallout 76 was like big nothing burger, in my opinion. Doom, great. Taxi Driver just DMCA'd everyone watching, which is insane. This new iteration of the console looks beautiful. I almost wish they would have taken one out for the Series S, but like, so good. Beautiful. They need to bring back that ugly dark green for everything. I mean, I think it was part of Xbox back in the day, and when they introduced, Xbox Live, and all these very hard colors, very hard red, very hard green, and it was back just a lot of good stuff back in the day. But let me see if I can find some of that State of Decay 3 because I was really in for that. That was my. Here it is. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good because my favorite is the first, but I finished it like this. I finished it in like a few days. So I was like, what the hell? And then I started playing the second when it came out, and then I started playing it like a couple months ago, and it's like, it's kind of hard for me to get into because it's like, there's a difficulty curve, and they're really good at letting you choose how difficult you want the experience to be, but I just wish, there were more of a horror aspect to it. And the second game was pretty scary, but I don't know. It didn't scare me as much as the first game. The first one had me like pretty spooked. And I know it's not that scary, overall, but this looks fantastic. Especially now that we finally have runners. Like, yes, please. It looks like a weird mesh of what, like a Left 4 Dead, but obviously not as many zombies on screen, but like they're running at you. So, and some of these are pretty heavy bullet sponges, so I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. Bad part about it though is that we have to wait until next year. So, besides that, the Clockwork game looks great. Fantastic. I think it makes sense to make those two games and Gears of War console exclusives, which they still have to clarify on. I haven't really jumped on social media to see if they're actually, there's no way they're just going to release that on console, right? I mean, maybe Windows PC as well, like Windows Store. Like, I'm guessing that's what they mean, unless there's going to be like a delay release on Windows PC. Like, they haven't really clarified what console exclusive means now, but we'll see. This game looks cute as hell. The Clockwork game looks really ambitious, but there's only so much you can get out of a trailer, right? So we have to get our hands on it. So we'll see. And then they finished it off with, Call of Duty DMZ, which it's fine. It's all right, right? I mean, no one talks like this when they're playing. We're going to have people sliding all over the place, people camping, so I don't know. I've never really played DMZ. Never really got my attention, Mostly I'm hyped for Halo and Gears. Like, Halo looked phenomenal. Let me see if I can find the trailer here. Here it is. My boys. 3 new missions. I'm thinking one of them takes place after Halo. I'm not sure, but it looks beautiful. We don't know the price yet, I think. I might be wrong. I think the pre-order's already up. We're on the clock. It's so good. I almost wanted Johnson to say bip bap bam, bip bap bam. Maybe one day, when they finish remaking 2 and 3, we'll get a remake of ODST, and then we'll get Firefight back. So, these games are campaign only. They haven't really talked about anything related to co-op. So I hope it has co-op. I hope it has some replayability there with friends, because, I mean, the only game we've ever gotten in the Bungie era of Halo games that didn't have like a real multiplayer, even though it did bring the Halo 3 disc multiplayer, was Halo ODST. And Halo ODST brought in a lot of good stuff, a lot of good replayability. You could play the campaign co-op, 4-player co-op, I think. I'm pretty sure you could. Yeah. And then you could play Firefight. Firefight was so good. Firefight for Halo 3 ODST was unmatched. I remember spending entire nights, entire weeks playing with friends, like heroic, legendary difficulty, and everyone was freaking dying. hunkering down. It was great. So I personally wish there's maybe some ODST stuff in there. Not ODST, I mean Firefight. But we'll see. And Plague Tale game looks great. Very action-packed for a Plague Tale. Like, I've only finished the first one, and most of the combat is just like me swinging the ball, and I don't think you ever stab anyone. So maybe there's more combat in the second. I don't know if the story ends with the second. I'm guessing it doesn't because we're doing a prequel. So pretty interesting. And then to top it all off, we had the the Gears of War direct at the end, talking about the sounds. And yeah, it's beautiful. We're gonna get they keep fucking up, not fucking up. They just keep destroying my boy Dom. Like, they keep adding more people in his life that die. So it's gonna be pretty emotional. So for the most part, I really enjoyed this direct. I think I liked it a little bit more than the summer, showcase that Keeley had, which that was pretty good too. I enjoyed it a lot. This part though.
The original trilogy, the story of E-Day, and the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone. You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day.
Oh, so sad. So sad, but showing those scenes at the end, how it kind of does a parallel between Gears 1, 2, and 3, and now, it's pretty good. That's kind of like what people have been begging for since Gears of War was announced. Gears of War 4 was announced. So, looks pretty hype. We're getting it this year. Multiplayer looks good from the little bits that they talked about. I'm guessing we're going to get an entire showcase about multiplayer soon. I hear there's a beta coming. Or maybe that's for Halo, but I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. This year has so many good bangers coming in from Xbox. So, good stuff. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. That's pretty much what this whole video was about to entail. Just my right off the head thoughts for the Xbox Direct. And I think they knocked it out of the park. I think it's really good. I am going to be planning out some more content for this channel related to my art. Maybe I'll do some more vlogs because I am going out of the state today and I'm coming back tomorrow. So maybe I'll do some vlog content of how I suffer through each day on making my art done, because there's just so much going on. Like, sometimes I feel like I don't have time, and then I spend the entire day drawing and it's like I got nothing done. Like, I got like 4 or 5 frames done. It's like, god damn. So I'm gonna go in for that more in depth later on. There's just a lot of that happens. Not enough time in the day, but at the same time, I want to make this channel grow. Even if it's like video count and not subscriber count, that's all right. But that's the plan for now, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm gonna upload this today. We'll see if I can upload it right before I leave, because I leave in a couple hours. So yeah, expect more. I'm gonna put the Discord link at the bottom. I'm gonna be promoting the server more. And yeah, tune in next time. There's always something happening. The industry is constantly fluctuating, especially now that we're in the AI era. Maybe we're exiting that era. Who knows? But there's so much to talk about. There's so much to be excited about, especially if you love games, if you love making games. Maybe I'll talk more about the game that I'm going to start developing. And like, once I'm done with the commissions, because I have 3 more commissions to do after the one I just finished last night. I was like, once I'm done with commissions overall, because I'm not sure if I'm going to reopen them, to be honest, because the last few kind of burnt me out a little bit, and that's on me. 100% that's on me. But I'm going to be taking a step back a week or so, rethinking about my strategy for content creation, because there's a game. I started using the Godot engine, the Godot engine. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I want to make a game, release it like that. I don't want to take too much on it. I'm working on my pilot, and I'm working on how to make content around that, you know, that doesn't repeat the same thing over and over again. I want to be like, now I'm working on this, now I'm practicing this, now I'm developing this. Hey, here's the game, go check it out. It's like $5, whatever, blah, 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 blah. We'll see. I'm gonna be talking about games. You know, I'm already a developer. Like, I just haven't released anything in like 10 fucking years. Shit. But yeah, I've never actually thought about that. Yeah, I'm a developer. Like, I have released things with my brother on the Google Play Store back when it was like a new thing. Like, I was still in high school. It was like 2012 when I was still in high school, and I was already developing my 2011. What am I talking about? It's 2011. I was developing my first app with my brother. We released 3 of them. And then we kind of got jobs. And then I went into college. And then now I'm graduated, right? Now I'm trying to figure out what to do because times are tough. Times are bad right now. But we keep pushing. And I'm going to be constantly updating this page, even if it's just for myself. But I want to be able to just express. You know, I want to be able to look back 20 years from now and be like, oh my God, look, Bounty was so young. SK Bounty, that's me. I was so young. We'll see. I'll see you guys on the next one. I won't take too long for this one. 12-minute video. I think that's pretty good. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Where's the button to end this? There it is.